So here is a cup and a quarter of flour, and I actually already added the baking powder and salt to this. 2 eggs. This is the silicone prep bowl. It's squishy. It can be heated up to different temperatures. And this is a little peanut butter scoop that I have, which is okay, but it's got a hollow top to it. Pampered Chef actually has, I think it's called a scoop and spread. And it's got a scoop on one end and a spreader on the other end. And right now, if you buy one, I think they're only 10 bucks, they will donate $1 to Feeding America. So Pampered Chef's giving back a little bit. I have a half a cup of peanut butter in here and a cup of brown sugar. And I need to add a stick of butter. I'm gonna microwave this in this little squishy bowl. I'm going to whisk up these 2 eggs, and then I need to add eggs and vanilla to this. This is also the Pampered Chef whisk that I like for mixing up dry ingredients. It just sort of gets everything incorporated. Mixing it up, and everything appears to be melted, and I'll incorporate it all. Now, if you had the batter mix and measure, you would pour all this right into it and mix it up, but I don't. So I'm going to do it here in this silicone prep bowl, and then use the silicone prep bowl to pour it in the old Easy Accent decorator. This smells great. That peanut butter, butter, and brown sugar, what can go wrong? So I'm going to mix all this up. You can hit pause. So this is the old Easy Accent decorator replaced now with the batter mixer and dispenser. The advantage to the batter mixer dispenser is that you don't have to stick your finger over the hole to keep the batter from pouring through while you're loading it. So I'm going to use these silicone bowls, and as you can see, these make it super easy. I'm going to put that in there, pop on the top. I'm going to put about that much batter in. We'll see how far it goes. My guess is about a half full. Again, if you can hear the creaking of my set, old Easy Accent decorator. This has been a faithful tool for a long time. These are ready to go into the oven now, and I'm going to bake them at 350 for 250 minutes. No, I'm going to bake them at 350 for 20 minutes. And then while I clean up, of course, I'm using my Norwex kitchen cloth to clean off the counter. All right, in the oven they go. So I realized that because these are the bite pans, they were pretty much done in 15 minutes, not the 20. So I stopped my timer, took them out. They are soft but not burnt. And I don't have the little tool that you use to indent the center of these to make a little well. But what I did find is the old Pampered Chef pizza cutter with this bottom. So that's what I'm going to use to make the indents in these after I cool it. This is the mousse now. So this is whipped cream, Greek yogurt, vanilla, powdered sugar. It calls for chocolate chips, but I'm using a dark chocolate because I think this is going to be really sweet. I chilled my bowl. I've whipped up the whipping cream. Pampered Chef does not sell a mixer, but that's okay because KitchenAid does the job. And if you're in Engevik, Espy, Ebbinghausen, Kelsey, Trompet, you have one of these. And Kira, I'm sure you will have one of these if you don't already. So I made the whipping cream. I have in here Greek yogurt. It calls for a 2% milk fat Greek yogurt. I got no fat, just again to try to cut some of the calories. And the vanilla is in here. It's a plain yogurt. I need to melt the chips, so I'm going to melt these in the microwave. This is one of the silicone cups, those squishy cups. They come in 3 sizes together, a 3 cup, 2 cup, and 1 cup, so it automatically measures for you, which is nice. But this is the powdered sugar shaker. If you ever felt like you needed one of these, I got it as a gift, and so I didn't think I needed one, but it is kind of nice because let me tell you, you can just sprinkle powdered sugar on a donut. So that is the powdered sugar shaker. The chocolate is all melted in the microwave. I let it cool down just a little bit before I add it to the Greek yogurt. And mix this together. I am going to fold in the whipped cream. I did make extra whipping cream because why not? And whipping cream doubles. So it calls for a half a cup of whipping cream. So I'm going to incorporate about a cup, maybe a little more, depending on how whippy we want our mousse. Put it into the bowl and just fold this in. We have dark chocolate, half a cup of heavy whipping cream with some powdered sugar added, about a teaspoon of vanilla, and 2/3 of a cup of Greek yogurt. Again, you could use a decorator bag with a tip. I use this one for lots of things. So I'm going to scoop this into the narrow tip of, that's the drawback to this old tool. I believe the new batter mix and measure has a much wider opening. So for ease of filling and ease of use, I've just used this for about 15 years, so I'm sort of used to how it works. And I've got it down. So here's my accent decorator. And now I am going to just fill these cups with mousse. The refrigerator. If you wanted to, it does call for this in the recipe, is sprinkle them with a little powdered sugar for an accent. So there is the peanut butter chocolate mousse cup.